Guys, with no wasting any of your precious time, let's jump into the laws of physics behind today's build. I'm using system corruption with Pestilence, and how it works, it's pretty amazing with Bloodsucker talent. Basically, when you will receive bonus armor, it will trigger system corruption gear set, and by receiving bonus armor or using the medkit from system corruption gear set, you'll receive immediately weapon damage boost, and that will directly increase your plague effect damage. This is perfect synergy for us, and we're gonna stack Bloodsucker like there is no tomorrow. Easily one of the best system corruption sets for PvE reasons, man. Medkit is really nice bonus armor, but if I have to be honest, we will not use that medkit at all, and you can use this build without shield. It's shield free setup, you can run around like a freak because we're gonna exploit of course Bloodsucker talent, and plague effect will work on its own. It will spread like wildfire, and by killing people or even any object in open world, you will receive bonus armor from Bloodsucker talent that will activate Intimidate, and again, Intimidate will work with your Pestilence exotic LMG, and you will again increase plague damage. So this synergy is absolutely amazing, and don't forget that we have gunner specialization. You will receive armor on kill as well, so you're gonna heal yourself because eventually you're gonna lose that bonus armor. But with system corruption set and of course gunner specialization, you will make yourself immortal. You will never die with this setup if you're gonna play properly. So that's the reason why this build is so freaking amazing. And in this game we have a couple options how you can get bonus armor. Memento backpack, of course Adrenaline Rush, and Bloodsucker. And all of these things will work with system corruption gear, and by getting Memento stacks or proccing Adrenaline Rush, you will receive immediately weapon damage boost, but Bloodsucker will give us by far the best armor on kill, and we can get 100 and freaking 50%. So that's insane. And before we continue, as usual,
today I want to recommend to you my partners, a site for boosting services, bwing.net. If you want to get an eagle or any other exotic, as well as equip a cool build using items from the dark zone, then these guys will help you to get this and much more in a short time. They have updated prices and deadlines for all services. The boost works with account sharing, so they do everything for you without cheats or bug abuse. I have tested this service myself, so I can recommend you these guys easily. They can be trusted, man. And of course, with my promo code, you will get 15% discount on all services. This site has been working for many years. It has a lot of clients, reviews and payment methods, man. If you didn't get my promo code or you have any questions, feel free to type your message and operator will reply immediately. But now let's get back to my build.
and guys, please keep in mind that unfortunately system corruption gear set is DZ exclusive, and if you will find some pieces, most likely those will be in a tier where you will have 6% weapon damage, 8% weapon handling, or 12,000 health on those pieces. So you have to be ready that RNG gods will laugh at you, and system corruption is really nice gear set, but I think Massive should at least give us one day in a month where system corruption is a targeted loot at DZ. You can farm it and it will drop at landmarks. That would make a huge difference. Day and night people now can really create system corruption setups for PvP and PvE, because if I have to be honest, most of player base has not found a full gear set to create anything decent. For PvP, I would recommend you to stick with System Corruption Backpack. It would give you 100% bonus armor. Of course, losing nameplate is really handy in DZ, but the most painful part is that cooldown for your medkit. please give us 10 and 15-second cooldown. It depends if you use chest piece with system corruption. Now we can talk about decent usage in PvP. 20-second cooldown with this time to kill is way too much. Way too much. So that's the reason why a backpack is kinda must have. For PV you could use Memento backpack. It will do the same for you as Bloodsucker. You can stack Memento pretty easily, you will have armor regen, weapon damage, skill tier. So if you don't have Bloodsucker with LMG damage, use Memento backpack. Bloodsucker with last kill can give you 100% armor back, but don't forget that we have gunner specialization and system corruption will all the time heal you, and you will not receive only temporary health back but normal armor as well. And in general guys, if you want to be updated all the best PvP, PvE builds, out of the box hybrids, you know where you have to be. Butcherland is the answer. Hit that like, smash the top, or leave a hateful comment. So with no further ado, let's get into it. For specialization we're gonna use a gunner. First of all, Gunner's medkit will give us bonus armor, which will proc Intimidate, and again our Plague effect will hit harder. Then we have foam grenades, those are kind of handy, but main thing is of course increased fire rate on kill, which will allow us to stack Plague much quicker and armor on kill. That will give us nasty survivability, and one of the reasons why we will never die with this build again, if you're gonna play properly and if you have decent pieces. So gunner specialization is really handy, and it would work with Memento backpack. Again, it depends on your preference, but I would recommend you to stick with gunner. And minigun actually can do some nasty damage, and you will receive bonus armor again by using minigun. So it would proc Intimidate. Really nice synergy overall. So for my main weapon I'm using Pestilence. By this time you should know how this bad boy works. Really good LMG, by far the best exotic LMG in the game. Bullet King is nice, but it's kinda weak, so you have to think out of the box to find really good use for that LMG. But Pestilence with Plague effect, it's really good in PvP, in PvE, and if you have played against PvP players with Glass Cannon, Spotter and Pestilence, you know what I'm talking about, man. Sometimes that Plague effect can hit hard you, and you can stack it on other enemy skills like Stinger Hive shields. So Pestilence is really nice, exotic, and it's DZ exclusive again, so you have to farm your ass off in DZ. For my second weapon I'm using FAMAS with InSync because I am rocking skills, and InSync will be for me procced all the time. For pistol I'm using Orbit with Perfect Finisher. I'm kinda lacking crit chance in this setup, so time to time I will use Perfect Finisher or on non-elite enemies, and I will receive crit chance and crit damage boost. Actually I have pretty goddamn huge amount of crit damage on this setup, but crit chance is a problem. For gear I'm using 4 pieces from System Corruption set. Like I said previously, unfortunately it's DZ exclusive, it's really pain in the ass to find one. If you will find something, most likely it will be in that tier where you will have 6% weapon damage and 3% weapon handling, or maybe Reaper skill on, but it is what it is. Like I said, I think much better solution would be if Massive would give us at least one day in DZ when it's targeted loot. Give us that rotation where System Corruption could be in DZ as loot drop, and more people would use this set. It's decent in PvP and PV. Losing nameplate is really handy in Dark Zone. Pulse resistance, pretty dope. Anyway, for chest piece I'm using Golem with Perfect Intimidate. To unlock this chest piece, again you have to farm your ass out because you have to kill all New York Warlords DLC hunters. But from the other hand, we haven't received anything new in the game. If you haven't unlocked this chest piece, have fun, do it on normal difficulty, or put your world, I would say, on normal difficulty, and you will kill hunters pretty easily. It will not take a lot of time for you, a couple hours of course. In couple of nights you will get this chest piece with Perfect Intimidate. Really nice gear piece for PvP and PvE. I think you should get it for sure. And You can find one in Mendoza vendors, but you have to first to unlock this chest piece, and then you can buy something at Mendoza, because again, most likely you will get trashy chest piece when you will get all the ivory keys. For holster, I'm using System Corruption with armor, core attribute, and crit damage. System Corruption set would work really nice with Lady Death, any SMG, since SMG class is not lacking in crit chance department, unlike LMG or assault rifle class, so you have to invest in crit chance, and I have a couple crit chance mods here. For backpack, I'm using Petrol's backpack, which would provide me with LMG damage and Bloodsucker talent. And guys, Bloodsucker is really nice talent if you know how to exploit it. So basically, by stacking Bloodsucker, you'll receive with your last kill 100% bonus armor or 120% bonus armor. It depends on which type of Bloodsucker you're using. Perfect one will give you 120%, just like you saw at my example. By killing only one enemy, you will have 100% bonus armor. On top of that, you will receive immediately 15% armor back from System Corruption set and 10% from Gunner Specialization. So in total, that's 120 freaking 5%. You can add into mix maybe Emmeline's Guard named SMG as your secondary weapon. It has perfect preservation. You would add extra 24% armor back on kill, and that would give you 150% armor back on kill. Insane numbers. Since you have 1.5 million, that would give you basically ridiculous amount of armor. You would run around with more than 3 million armor. Super strong, super strong. You would run around with 3.6 million armor, something around those numbers. So pretty goddamn strong setup. And for the skills, I'm using Benchy Pulse and of course Drone for distraction reasons, but Plage Effect will be on its own way. It will spread like wildfire and will deal ridiculous damage. So thank you for watching and see you in the next one.